Well, Afriforum is back at court over the singing of Shoot the Boer. The song was described by the High Court as derogatory and dehumanizing in 2011. Both cases involve Julius Malema, but with different political parties. Today's proceedings relate to the song being sung outside a court in Senekal in the Free State, while suspects were appearing in connection with the murder of a farm manager. Julius Jones is at the High Court in Johannesburg. The Kill the Boer song was declared in 2011, I think it was, as hate speech, and it makes it a crime, really, to sing it. What's going to happen, as far as you know, today in the Johannesburg High Court?
Well, what you understand right now, eNCA, is that this is the reason why lobby groups such as Afriforum, and of course, if you remember, in about 2020, the Freedom Front President Peter Hoeneveld saying that they will be taking action against party leader Julius Malema for actually having the song sung outside court in Senekal, with the motivation that it charged hate speech and, of course, racial tensions as well. You'd remember that there was quite a lot of violence that was brewing outside Senekal when the murderers who are alleged to having killed a farm manager, Brandon Horner, were appearing. But while that's the case, they also believe that there should be further action being taken against Julius Malema, saying that the song is a reminder, a constant reminder of a racial division and aims at, of course, pushing for further racial tensions. But what we do understand is that the party leader, Julius Malema, has said that he was trying to, what he had said, dealing with, and I quote, "white arrogance," to say that he didn't hate white people, but he was against what he called inequality. But while that's the case, we do understand that the Freedom Front Plus are saying they're not taking any of it, and that there should be action taken against the party leader. And now we're also seeing Afriforum taking Mr. Malema to court, saying that there must be decisive action that will be taken against him. We understand that this case will span for about 11 days here at the South Gauteng court, and they believe that with this case being launched against him, there will be action at the end of the day to say it should send a message that the song should not be sung in public.
Thanks so much, Pule. I remember at the time, Julius Malema, when he was I think he was in the ANC Youth League, saying that it doesn't actually mean, it's a metaphor for white oppression and colonialism. It didn't actually mean in struggle history as actually going out and killing a white farmer. Do we know if that's still his defense all these years later?
Definitely, that's sort of some of the sentiments that he's been sharing, eNCA, and he's been precise around the fact that the song aims at, of course, speaking against inequality. But while in society, the inequality of society, but while that's the case, you now have groups like Afriforum, of course, and political parties such as Freedom Front Plus, who are of the view that the song doesn't address the problems of society in a quite adequate manner. They believe that it is there to charge racial tensions, and it's been politicized as well. And they believe that such things are actually the cause to the racial divisions in the communities at large, such as like what we've seen at Senekal as well. And therefore, their move coming to court is a way of saying they want to send a strong message to say politicians cannot use racial challenges to actually for political gain. And while that's the case, they believe that the court should come to a conclusion to have him held accountable for having sung the song in public.
All right, thanks. We'll let you go into court there. That was Julius Jones outside the Johannesburg High Court.